I think risk is not the word I would choose. I think people like to shy away from things that are uncomfortable and or what they think is uncomfortable. I think the fact that we are focusing on what we think the movie's about, black and white.
Yeah.
It's really, for me, it was never about race. So it was always about family, always about grief and how we all deal with pain differently. And but Mike touches on so many other things because at the center of all of this custody battle is a biracial child. So I think that's probably why people were a little edgy, like, oh, race. We don't want to talk about race, but it's really not a movie about race.
And I understand that the studio, like a Paramount or a Universal or a big studio, would not make this movie. You actually had to not just finance this movie, but pay for this to get it made.
Yeah, that's the same thing, finance and pay.
Yes.
Yeah, no, well, it just, they have their reasons why they do the things they do, and they're good at it. But neither Octavia and I kind of roll that way. I mean, we like being in those movies too, but when we read something like this, just the one reason why we got into storytelling was to do stories like this. This is a very commercial movie. Make no mistake. I mean, people. I haven't had a screening like that where people laugh 30, 40 times during the course of a drama, and then end up crying. So this plays like a big time commercial movie without a doubt. It's a crowd pleaser, and but in life you have to fight for the things that you want, and that's what we do. And it's been a little part of my career to have to do that multiple times, and
And you've never been wrong.
It works.
You wish it was easier, but it's not all the time. Black or White is a great film. It's a classic film.
And there is a sense of what I liked about it, among the fact that there is a sense of humor, and both of you, your performances are superb. I mean, your performance is fantastic in this movie. It's the most vulnerable performance I've seen given. I can't remember how long.
Thank you.
And just bravo to that. But I like that there was an even-handedness to it.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm guessing that was intentional. I mean, Mike wrote a great script.
Mike wrote a great American screenplay. I mean, it's as good a screenplay as you can write, if you ask me. Original thing, based in part on his life. But the things that you liked about it, we were just lucky enough to say the words. Mike created those situations, and when you thought this movie was going left, it goes right. And when you thought it was going to be about something, it was about something else. And at the end of the day, it just reminds us all that we're in this world together, and that we have to do better as people, and we can.
But I like that Rowena, she has humorous scenes, especially in the courtroom. The judge is hilarious, but
Yeah.
she's great. But she also has some very, very big dramatic moments.
Well, it's what I love about this project is that for me it's a slice of life. You're looking at two people from two seemingly very different worlds who have one common goal, and that's to love this little girl. And in that love, there's a tug of war. And that is conflict, that is pain, that is laughter, that is all that we are as human beings. And it resonated with me as a woman. I'm not a mom, but as a woman, it resonated with me because I thought, what I love about this is that I'm laughing out loud.
Right.
Okay? But my heart is breaking, and it's a story that I believe because he found the truth in all those moments. And that's important.
Definitely did. It was a packed house. It was a great house. And two last questions. One, notice you got the beer going. Is that for a roll or just?
Yeah, I've slept outside for months. Yeah, I'm trying to cultivate what I'm going to look like. I don't know exactly at this point, but right now this is it.